What's being shown in this clip is exactly the kind of thing that has pushed public patience to its limit. You have groups of men, almost all of them young, fit, and clearly capable, openly dismissing the country they're already in and announcing that their goal is to reach the UK because they believe they'll be treated better there. There's no sign of families, no vulnerable people, no children, just groups of military-aged men moving through a safe, stable country while talking about which destination will give them the most benefits. We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. And this is why so many people are fed up. These individuals aren't fleeing danger in the moment we're watching them. They're already in a safe place. Yet, instead of claiming asylum where they are, they push onward because they think the UK will offer them more. That attitude alone tells you exactly why people feel the system is being exploited. For years, we've been told that everyone arriving through these routes is vulnerable, desperate, and in immediate danger. But scenes like this don't match that narrative at all. When people watch men of fighting age traveling through multiple safe countries while criticizing each one along the way, it doesn't inspire sympathy, it triggers frustration. And that frustration is real, widespread, and completely understandable. The issue isn't compassion, the issue is fairness and honesty. Most British people are not against genuine refugees. They are against a system that encourages people to pick and choose destinations based on support packages rather than safety. They are against seeing rules bent, borders ignored, and public services stretched to the limit while politicians pretend nothing is wrong. Clips like this are a perfect example of why the public mood has shifted so sharply. People can see with their own eyes that something isn't right. They see groups of healthy young men traveling across safe countries and treating the UK like a guaranteed reward at the end of the journey, and that's why so many people have had enough. The system is flawed, it's being taken advantage of, and it desperately needs to change. Have a watch of this.
Syria, why don't you claim asylum in France?
In France, because they don't like it.
You don't like France? Why not?
Because they shit.
Okay.
Shit government.
You want to come to England?
Yes, because they're the best.
Why are they the best?
Because they treat people very good.
Well,
So you want to come to England and what?
yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you can come to our country.
We will come anyway,
You
You're going
won't.
to come.
if you agree or not.
Really?
Doesn't matter. We're coming.
Really?
Yes,
So hold on. Whether
So how
the
are you going
British
to get
people,
into Britain? How?
doesn't matter. It's not
On a
it's not
train,
your
on a
business.
car, lorry?
It's not should be.
That's a very nice watch you've got on there. Can I just ask, if you think the British government are responsible for everything that's happening in your home country, why would you want to come and live under them?
In all world,
Why would you want to come and live under them then?
because they treat you good.
Oh, right.
When I'm in your land, they will treat me good. Why?
Because our politicians are traitors and they don't look after their own people. They look after foreigners first.
Yes, you must have quite a lot of money then, because you don't...
I have lots of money. I'm not
Oh,
going
right.
for money.
So if you've got
So
lots of money...
you're living over there in those trees and you've got lots of money.
Yes,
That doesn't make much sense, does it?
but doesn't make sense for you.
Well, explain that to us. Why would you live in trees if you have money? If you have lots... You just said you
It's
have
not
lots.
your business.
Oh, right, but it is my business if you're telling me that come what may, whether I like it or not, and the British people like it or not, you are coming.
And as you've just seen, this is exactly why so many people are losing patience. When groups of young men travel through safe countries and speak as though the UK owes them something, it completely breaks the narrative we're constantly told. It shows a mindset that isn't about safety or refuge. It's about picking the place they think will give them the most. And people are right to question that. In other news, David Lammy has confirmed another 12 prisoners were accidentally released in the last month, with 2 still at large. The Justice Secretary said he could not give details of the circumstances of the two prisoners or which prison they were mistakenly released from. Mr. Lamy told Sky News the data should be released in the way it's always been released. He said, "It's also important that I work with police where someone is at large. Sometimes because the police are about to nab somebody, they actually don't want me to discuss it." He then confirmed, "There are 2 people currently at large. There have been 12 further accidental releases of prisoners since November," the Justice Secretary confirmed. Earlier data showed 91 accidental releases took place between April 1st and October 31st this year. David Lammy told the BBC, "I said to Parliament a few weeks ago, I released data at that point, 91, and there had been 91 releases in error up to that point. There have been 12 since then, 2 are currently at large." He said he was pleased that the trend is downwards after he put some improvements in place in the system, as he is due to reveal sweeping reforms to the justice system later today. Mr. Lamy has faced calls to resign after the accidental release of Ethiopian national Hadush Kabatu, who was sentenced to 12 months in prison in September for sexual assault in Epping. The latest data suggests the number of prisoners who have been let out in error rose, increasing from 115 in 2023 to 2024 to 262 in the following year. Speaking in the House of Lords last month, Prisons Minister Lord Timpson said, "Releases in error are symptomatic of a system stretched to its limits. Prisons are full, almost to breaking point, which makes them an even more challenging environment. I pay tribute to the prison staff working under incredibly difficult circumstances. What we are talking about here is a paper-based system, with individual prisoners' sentences worked out every time they arrive to a new prison." Highlighting cuts to prison staff under the previous Tory government, the minister said, "That is around 6,000 fewer people. The knock-on effect is that today over half of frontline prison staff have less than 5 years' experience. That makes mistakes more likely." Lord Timpson went on, "The previous government had 14 years to sort this problem out. The reason they did not is not because they did not try. It is because it is a complex and difficult task. I've taken on this challenge, and what we are putting together is a sensible and achievable plan." Labour former Home Secretary Lord Reid of Cardowan said, "I am certain that under previous Secretaries of State for Justice and Home Secretaries, including me, there have been frequent inadvertent releases of prisoners." Former top legal advisor to successive Prime Ministers Lord Carter of Haslemere said, "Prisoners have been released in error for decades. I know because I used to advise on sentence calculation in the 1990s in the Home Office Legal Advisors branch, and I was the Prison Service Legal Advisor. It was difficult then. It is now fiendishly difficult because of all the changes to the statute book that have happened since." The independent crossbencher added, "The statute book is a total mess as far as trying to calculate when a release date applies for a particular prisoner. Prisoners are all in a different position. Some have additional days, some have served a different remand time." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.